All right, we're recording. Go ahead.
We're recording.
Oh,
okay, absolutely.
fancy.
So here's
okay, great.
here's
Thank you.
two options for you. Do you have anyone else in your
Mhm.
family who's going to be participating in this health journey with you?
Derek wants to see what this is about, but he goes to the gym at 5:30 every morning, and he was the one that was like, we have so many pesticides in this house. He was the one that kicked it off. So I think he is about to be very interested. He just wants, you know, he wants me to start
To
it and kick it off,
understand.
and then he'll be, stealing my stuff, no doubt.
Okay,
But he would be
that
on
was
a
the
different-
biggest question, is because you.
No,
Well,
he would be
yeah,
on
the
a
question was
different-
because
totally
you save
different
more money
thing.
when you buy a package. Yeah. So if you were going to share products, like my husband and I, you might start on our value pack that is going to give you the best bang for your buck. You know, you're going to get everything you need, and then things that he could use that you wouldn't be using. So that's why I asked that, because that's where there's a lot of savings.
Let's just start off with me. Let's just start off with my own thing.
Absolutely. That was why the question got asked. So for you particularly, not in the idea of sharing with your husband, would be a custom 30-day system. Okay. This custom 30-day system, what it's omitting is the accelerators. You're not going to need those. They're green tea infused, cayenne, cinnamon, metabolism, circulation movers. You won't need that, again, because we're going to avoid anything green tea infused. So it omits these from our standard 30-day, and it gives you a $50 leeway spending. With that $50, because it's going to be $271 like the normal system, but it takes out those supplements and the snacks you'd use for deep cleansing. You're not deep cleansing as a breastfeeding mom. So it eliminates those, gives you $50 credit spending. That $50, I want you to explore Hydrate. That right there is going to help you. You will never reach for Coca-Cola again. That's highly toxic. Hydrate is going to give you a boost of energy through electrolytes and vitamins, especially vitamin C, which is great even to aid in weight loss. So Hydrate, you'll explore those flavors. Go ahead and get a canister of that. You're going to want greens. And the greens are, even if you're really good at eating your vegetables, the greens, because you're breastfeeding, because that is us giving to the children that we are breastfeeding, we are malnourished women, because we not only are malnourished from our food sources, but we're now sharing, right? So you're going to want the greens. What I suggest every single morning for you is doing one scoop of greens, 1 scoop of the Ionic Supreme, and 2 scoops of the Hydrate. That's 1 single serving of the Hydrate, mixed with 2 ounces of pure, true cranberry juice.
JJ, say that over again.
Okay, that's 1 scoop of greens, 1 scoop of Ionics, so have the powdered Ionics, 2 scoops of Hydrate. I do recommend either lemon, lime, or orange. I don't think the grape tastes as good in this concoction. And then 2 ounces of pure, like real cranberry juice, not like ocean spray stuff, like the stuff you can't drink if you drink it alone. You have to dilute it highly. You know what I'm talking about? Like real cranberry juice. This is a very gentle way of starting your body with a huge alkalinity flush, and very gentle. It's not going to release any toxin or anything in your body, but we do call it a gentle cleanse because of whitewashing through the phytonutrients of the greens. The Hydrate is really healthy for your kidneys and the vitamin load. So that's how I want you to start your day every morning. And then you can choose based on budget and necessity to explore any of our snack options. So with your $50 leeway spending, you've got that. I want you to get greens and Hydrate for sure. Are you currently taking any omegas?
I'm taking prenatal vitamins. So if there's omegas in that, then yes.
Sometimes there's a little EHA or DHA in those. I do recommend taking an additional fish oil. You can rest assured ours are third-party tested for no contaminants, small fish from the Nordic seas. And they're so awesome. I like to tell people, maybe you've had a fish oil that's lemon, and so when you burp, it's not fishy. Well, these are burpless. They digest and absorb so quickly, you won't even burp lemon, but they do taste like lemon. My daughter, since she's 2 years old, has been chewing one a day. She chews it. She loves it. She asks for her yellow vitamin. So I do suggest you consuming that, not only to help aid in the belly fat release, but also so important for your baby's brain, like brain health up the wazoo. And fish, as you probably know, has a lot of contaminants. So you can be sure.
Uh-oh.
No.
We got a lot of it. Let me text her. Where'd she go?
This is so helpful. Thank you both.
Yeah, sure.
You get what's good from the fish without the contaminants.
She's back.
So that's another thing. Am I frozen?
Are you there? Hello? We lost you for a minute.
I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Now we can.
We can hear you.
Yeah, you froze. You look frozen still.
Oh yeah, we missed out on a couple little pieces.
It was
Okay, I was gone for a second.
You started talking about the fish oil, but when you came back, I think you were still talking about the fish oil.
Okay, so I just highly recommend.
Wait. Yes,
Okay.
that's the last thing I heard. Fun. Okay, so fish oil, got it. So like I'm down. So I would get Hydrate and Greens, and you guys have a fish oil.
Yes, we have Isa Omega,
Perfect.
Super pure and clean.
And
And what I was saying was, can you hear me?
Yes, your
Okay,
2-year-old
good.
daughter. asked for it,
My
which is
2-year-old
just
daughter, yes.
Adorable.
So you can
Really
completely
great.
share it because it's great for brain health, for the baby that you're feeding and for your kids. Okay, so that's what you can add. Now I want to talk about the cleanse. It comes with 2 bottles of Cleanse for Life. You are able, oh my sweet boy, I'm sorry guys. You are able to drink 2 ounces of Cleanse for Life every single day. And we do have something called the Belly Buster. And if you will explore this, look, you guys explore what this all looks like once you do the custom and add these things on. But I don't recommend using the sleep spray. I do recommend getting a can of Isa Pro. I prefer the chocolate with the Cleanse for Life. And I use the liquid Cleanse for Life. It dissolves easier. 2 ounces of Cleanse.
I thought I wasn't supposed to do the cleanse.
No, you cannot deep cleanse. You can't go for 1 or 2 days and just consume Cleanse for Life all day. That really puts a lot of toxicity in your bloodstream, including your mammary glands. But you can do 2 ounces a day. That's called our gentle cleanse. That's even allowed for kids. I mean, it's just so
2 ounces
gentle.
A day in addition to the 2 shakes and a regular meal.
Yeah, and that cleanse
That what you're
comes
saying?
in the custom system. So you can use that without fear of it going into your breast milk. Just 2 ounces a day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So those 2 ounces, if mixed with 1 scoop of Isa Pro, me personally, I like the chocolate with the berry flavor of the cleanse. I think it's more palatable than the vanilla. The 1 scoop of Isa Pro with the Cleanse for Life each night is number 1, you're never going into fasting mode because we're not going to fast you. You're not going to be fasting at all. But it helps to gently cleanse the liver as well as flatten out tummy. It's called a belly buster for a reason. That protein in the night while you sleep helps you trim the waistline as well. So I do that in the night.
So wait, I'm sorry, just one moment. So I'm not allowed to do the cleanse like for 2 days, just do the
So
cleanse.
I did mine yesterday, Courtney, and it was like a whole day of not eating. I just did 4 cleanses in the day and had my snacks in between, but you can't do that.
Yeah, it's fast.
Correct.
I guess we're using the words
Yeah.
interchangeably. You're not going to fast. You're going to eat throughout the day.
Right.
You're going to take a little bit of the cleanse.
2 ounces, but I can do 2 ounces every day?
Every day.
2 ounces
Every
just
day.
the 2 days that okay. So you're calling it a cleanse, but it's really just every single day. It's a cleanse 2 ounce formula.
It's a product called Cleanse for Life.
Thank you.
It's a confusing.
And I would use it every day.
Yes. And you use it daily each night with protein. So you're not even ever getting into a fasting mode because we're consuming protein with it. So it's like a little nourishment. Sweet boy. we're here. So he's gonna get calmer when mommy picks him up. So we made it. Yeah.
Okay. Is that everything you would recommend?
So that's like, if you are open to doing the full gamut, that's what you would do. And that system is going to give you everything. With that $50 leeway spending, $50 of those additional products is covered in the price of $271, and everything additional gets 10% discount. So it really is going to be, once you add it all up, it'll be very affordable. When you know what you're doing for your body. Once you put it in your body, you're like, wow, I'd have paid $1 million for this. So
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
awesome.
So I saw in some of the videos there was like a sheet, like an agenda of like, take this at this time, take this at this time, take this at this time.
So
am I going to get one of those too?
Well, what I'm going to suggest as a breastfeeding mom is you're doing 2 shakes and 2 meals. The sheet is usually for a weight loss protocol. It's shake, meal, shake, and then you snack in between. I want you to do 2 shakes, 2 meals, and then if necessary, you do extra snacking. You will have that 100-calorie, 120-calorie little mini protein. It's not quite a meal or a shake or anything, but you'll do that at night too.
Okay.
With plenty of water, your breast milk should like start flourishing, like more than it is now.
Really?
You're gonna be like, whoa, I could feed an army.
Really?
Yeah. And so I don't want you to focus on, oh, I can only do 2 shakes in a meal, because that's not for breastfeeding moms. You still need to have your 500 extra calories from your BMR, which you probably are currently doing already. It's just, we're going to put nourishment into your body. So calorically, that 500 calories is those 2 shakes. So you will base it on your hunger.
Do I have 2 shakes in the morning? Like shake, lunch, dinner? Or do I have shake, lunch, shake, dinner?
I do shake, lunch, early dinner, shake. That's me. I'm a shake, meal, shake. That's my preference. That's how my days roll out. I feed my family around 5. So I then later in the evening, maybe 8, 9, I'm like, oh, I'll have a shake, and I don't go to bed till like 11. So I do like quick belly buster. So I hear you're little sweetie too. So, but you can plan it however you like. You might go shake, meal, shake, meal.
Shake, meal,
and that's fine too.
Okay.
But it's there's no black and white here. It's just, it's very colorful, and it's per your life, you know.
KJ,
so,
is your second shake a belly buster or a
No, I do 2 shakes, 2 meals.
Real shakes, and sometimes a belly buster too.
Then belly buster at night with my cleanse.
Okay.
So, like calorically, it depends on, you know, your stature and what you normally are. I'm a 1,500 calorie BMR. If I consume 1,500 calories, I keep my weight where it is. So to add my 500 in, that's a 2,000 calorie day. Personally, me. As a breastfeeding woman, it is never encouraged to go under 1,700 no matter what. So just, we're not calorie counters. I don't really sit and count my meals and plug things in. I just really like how my body is transforming postpartum and feel great. And I'm not worried about life, you know. Everything feels good.
Yeah. I love everything you just said. So when do I do the 2-ounce cleanse?
That's with your scoop of Isopro right before bed. It is the belly buster. You combine it in your shaker cup. I don't even use ice, because the liquid cleanse dissolves into the water immediately. The powdered whey protein, if you blend it in the blender with ice, gets frothy and foamy. It's very different than the meal replacement. So I just shake it in a shaker cup and just drink it down with like 4 ounces of water, 6 ounces. It's very small. You don't build it out like a shake. So I do suggest about 4 to 6 ounces max of water with your 1 scoop of chocolate Isopro whey protein and 2 ounces of the liquid cleanse for life. Shake, 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 drink, drink. Follow up with water, go to bed 30 minutes later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think if all of this is written down, I'm very good at following instructions. I'm not good at memorizing them. I think if all of this is written down.
I can do that. I can send something over to Kathleen too if she didn't take notes.
I wrote it down, KJ.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I know you're used to all these words and like it makes sense
of course,
of course. I'm trying to. Okay.
It's okay.
When do I
know
wrap?
what she's talking about.
Of course you do. Thank you.
And I wrote it down.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then when you say the greens and the hydrate, is that also mixed into the shake?
No, so that's in your morning. Now you could determine if you like the vanilla shake. You could blend it all together. I drink it first thing in the morning, as is, without the shake in it. And then it takes me maybe even an hour and a half or so to have my first shake, because I'm dealing with the kids, and that gets my blood sugar stable. It's a little mini like boost of mood. You will find that you become a better mom when you start putting all this nutrients in your body every morning. And then I do my shake a little later myself personally. So you determine, if throwing the vanilla shake into that whole concoction, it's still going to taste good. Or do you want to do that? It's just extra fluid, which is great for breast milk, to have plenty of hydration and fluid in your body. So if you did them separate, you're just putting more fluid into you as well, which is pretty important for breast milk flow, in my opinion.
Yeah, you can just try it. Just try both ways.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you will see on a few of the labels, including the greens, including the ionics, if you are a pregnant or breastfeeding mom, consult your doctor. So I have not only done this myself personally, but also worked with both pregnant and breastfeeding moms. And so the Ionic Supreme and the greens, both, I recommend to people to start in their second trimester if pregnant. If breastfeeding, I am like, absolutely go for it. The only reason those labels exist is because of liability, and because no one is going to ever test on a fetus and a mother about herbs. And because there's herbs in both of those is why we're very, very cautious to just not have that on there, because who's going to go testing any of that, So during first trimester, I am always like, hey, let's be ultra cautious. Let's not use herbs. I don't even drink teas during first trimester myself. And then second trimester, once you're in a little bit more of a clear zone, I was recommended by my fertility specialist, because the Ionics is a bunch of herbs that help your body cope with stress. So I think as a mom of 3, that's stress. So my fertility specialist said during pregnancy, use as necessary. I've had 3 other girls have their doctors straight up approve it. Hey, use a day once daily, fine. That works for me. And then during breastfeeding, absolutely. I'm like, your child gets 1% of what you consume. You're consuming 1 ounce of herbs. So I'm a believer in it. I believe it makes us better moms. So if you do see these labels and you're like, wait, she told me I could use this, that is why. Pregnancy, I think, is very different than breastfeeding. Things passing through the womb, very different than your child consuming 1% of what you put in your body through the breast milk. So that is that. I just want to put that out there for you before the products arrive and you're like, why does it have that on there? And she told me I could use this.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Any other questions, Courtney?
Geez.
It's a lot. It's a lot, but we're here for you.
Thank you.
Thank you all. We can keep talking about it, Courtney. We can let KJ go.
Yeah, KJ, we'll let you go, and then Courtney, you can stay. KJ, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, absolutely. And at any point, Courtney, once you start your journey, we're all in one awesome community on Facebook. So you have questions even once you're started, tag my name, ask me anything, write me a personal message on Facebook, or let's get on another Zoom if you need it. Like, we are one team here, and we really are to support you and make sure you have an awesome journey.
Thank you.
Whoops,
Thank you so much.
My baby hit my panic button. How cool is that? Okay. It was great meeting you, Courtney. And Kevin, wonderful. I can't wait to see you and meet you in person. Kathleen, thanks for inviting me to the call.
Thanks, KJ. You're awesome.
You got it. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Courtney, still there?
I am.
Yes. She's that KJ something, huh?
She's fantastic. She's amazing. Thank you so much for, connecting all of us, Kevin. That's really, really helpful. I feel a lot better about this. Let's do it. Let's go. So how do we?
Awesome. Do you want to get?
How do we?
Yes, let me get the computer.
He's gonna run and get his computer. You just sit tight. And I wrote it all down. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna stop the recording now.